farty 2x4. And now that's...
Couldn't fit through the bathroom door.
What's what that mean?
Maybe if you fart more, you'd fit through the bathroom door. You're not so bloated.
You don't hold them in.
Fucking flicking your hair around on Instagram at me. Trick me into thinking you don't fart.
You can't fool me.
We all do it. I dated a girl who farted once.
Really?
I dated her once and she farted once.
Coincidence?
It was actually very funny. I won't use any names. But we'd been dating for a while, and I fart at leisure.
Yeah.
When necessary.
And sometimes you moan.
You know?
As if you're in sexual
And sometimes it was her that I started doing that with. I fucking love that.
Oh, I see.
Oh! God damn, that's funny shit.
Yeah, and you did it because she hated it.
Yeah, it's, and I don't understand why that relationship didn't last. But, yeah, we were like sitting on the couch, whatever, and I don't know if I was like tickling her or what, but she farted. The fucking look, and we've been dating for a while, and I knew that she was like, the whole time she'd been doing like the coy girl, like, I don't want
walking around the corner.
Like that. So she did it, and instantly in my head I was like, oh, opportunity. She farted and looked at me and was like, oh no. I'm like sitting right next to her, and I point right at her. I point directly at her, and I'm like,
Resident Evil
no,
4.
You farted. No.
You get on your bicycle, start riding around.
You did that. I didn't know girls farted. How could you ruin this perfect image in my head?
Why does that? Do you think in the 50s?
Because it's fucking 7-year-old boys, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
And also every man in the 50s.
Was it in the 50s like if you farted in front of a man, he'd just like stand up and be like, "Get out! Get out!"
Well, I don't think he would say anything. He would just smack the shit out of him.
No, yeah, just immediately fill a bag full of potatoes and then
go to town.
Hit her in the back and be like, she'd go to the police, be like, "Oh, my back is one big bruise.
And then
Please
hit her
help
in the
me,
back
Mr.
with a bag of potatoes.
And he'd be like, "I don't believe you. So I could show you my shirt. Harlot! Hit her with the bag of potatoes."
Damn broad.
His skirt's trying to take his shirt off. Yeah.
I'm telling your husband.
I'm telling your owner.
No!
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Speaking of owner,
Ooh.
I want to talk about Luigi.
Okay.
Luigi.
I'm curious as to how this...
Mangione.
Are you talking about like owner of United Healthcare?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my segue.
All right.
Because I've noticed... for one, quiz time. What search term do you think got a big hit in early November and after December 4th of this year, 2024?
Oh, man.
Can you name the search term?
Oh, man. Italian sausage?
Nope. You one more guess.
All right. I'm going to say...
Early November.
Did my health care premiums go down?
No. Good guess. It was Who's Next.
On the chopping block.
Yeah. Early November, Who's Next, meaning who did everyone vote for president, because I'm an idiot and I don't already know. And then early December, Who's Next after this one. And it's yet to be decided. But I noticed, because I was looking for, you know me, I like to get the data. I like to get them opinion polls.
Data's good. Data never lies and never has.
And well, here's the thing is that there's not a lot of data on the opinion of what people think of the murder. There's a lot of articles about, people on the internet are so bloodthirsty because of this murder. And then there was one article I saw that said a majority of Americans think the CEO murder wasn't a good thing. And then
and that's data. That's implying there's data.
I looked into the article because they don't want you to do that. They want you to read the headline and move on. That's what they're being paid to do. Is
More
to make
than
the headline.
50%.
Mm-hmm. But the question they asked was, what was it? It was like, do you think it'd be okay to use violence against someone you don't agree with in public? Was the question.
Oh, that's all it is. It's a disagreement.
And a slim majority of Americans said, yeah, that's probably bad.
You think, okay, so you're telling me that if someone were to hire someone to kill your child, you're telling me you think it's just fine to go up and try to talk to them about it, have a problem with that?
Hired to kill
They're not the one who did it.
Joseph
It's
Stalin.
not like he was at the pharmacy and he said, no, your child can't have their cancer meds because we said they can't. He wasn't the one who did it.
He
He's
made a
not
robot
at fault.
do it.
It's not his fault. This dude's just trying to make a living, making $4 billion in 3 years for his company. And people out here treating him like he's fucking denying a bunch of people cancer treatment. Like, I just don't understand.
And specifically spinal fusion surgery.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think that might be why he kept his shit on him in the car. Because, like, his whole plan
Because
was...
his back hurt too much to fucking stash it
and he's not going to
else.
be able to get the spinal surgery if he goes to a hospital. He has
Just
to go to
Turkey
jail
or something.
first.
Go to India. All good doctors are from India anyways.
God. Spaghetti and meatballs.
It's true, that fuck.
No, it is true.
That's right. No, I wasn't being, now you're being racist.
There's a lot of good doctors from India.
Yeah, you did this.
I did this.
Yeah.
I was racist.
You did this for the first time.
So, no, I just edited another episode where I was racist.
Oh, fun.
On the podcast.
I just listened to a few.
Yeah, what did you think? They're fine.
Yeah. All right.
By 2 people, for 2 people.
Yep.
Fucking,
it's interesting noticing, like you mentioned your laugh,
mm-hmm.
and it's interesting how self-conscious like we as humans are. Not even necessarily like in the negative sense that self-conscious usually connotates or denotes.
Yeah, we're not sitting here like, oh,
I'm so stupid. Oh, jeez, what have I done? Wait. Yeah, it's definitely interesting to hear yourself talk.
Yeah. I feel like I should edit it more so that we sound cooler. Because I noticed that when I mix the bass up and the treble down, it sounds more like we actually do in real life. But that's,
Bass up and treble down?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because when I'm listening to it, I'm like, I sound like I'm doing a fake deep voice. And I know that, like, your voice sounds different because it's not resonating through your skull when you're hearing it out loud, but...
Yeah, no, my voice sounds a lot more chipmunky.
That's exactly what I think the whole time.
The whole time, everyone's thinking...
I'm like, can this chipmunk...
this low fucking gap-toothed chipmunk piece
Oh
of
my
shit.
god, Alvin, get out of here.
There was one episode... this is folding back in on itself, but whatever.
We'll reference this conversation next time.
Next year.
Remember when we talked about our podcast on the podcast?
2 years ago. But yeah, right when I got my tooth pulled out, I was like self-conscious about the whistling. And I brought it up during the podcast, and you were like, you can't even notice. And then I said another sentence, one more sentence. And then you were like, you did it so many times just now. And I was
because I feel like at that point you are paying attention to it, which is bringing it out.
The best part was that I super wasn't when I said that. So right after you were like being supportive, you came out with that one was really bad. I'm making fun of you for it.
Yeah, that's how you know good friends. I'll let you know. You said you're self-conscious of your laugh. I was like, there's no need to be. Absolutely should be self-conscious of this thing you've never thought of before.
You should be worried about all the animals you torture during the recording of the podcast.
I think that should probably slow down.
Yeah, they don't deserve it. They're innocent.
Yeah, I would wager to say all animals are innocent.
Mm-hmm.
At least in my mind. I mean, like, factually on paper, if they kill a human, they are guilty of killing a human.
Yeah, but as far as animal law goes...
But that's their whole... That's like what they fucking do, man. Yeah, I can see a husky drink water and then splash all the fucking water out of the bowl so the other dogs can't get any water, so that if they were in the wild, those dogs would fucking die because it's resource guarding, and then the husky would be the only one to survive and have babies, whatever, blah, 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 right? I can see that, I can understand that. I still feel like I'm entitled to think... Actually, I don't think that at all. I know, and I don't care if anyone thinks differently. I am absolutely gonna go, that husky's a fucking dick. That dog's a fucking dick. Yeah. That being said, it's his thing. It's what they do.
Yeah, that's life. Like, without sapience, there is no ethics.
And that's why I don't think anyone should ever be held liable for their actions.
Yeah, because we're all just meat piles.
Yep. You should be able to do anything you want. Do a bunch of meth.
Do a bunch of meth. Get a series of abortions.
Kill CEO of United Healthcare.
Well, I don't even want to associate those two, because those are opposite.
There is no God.
Yeah. I'm going to be God's advocate here and say maybe the healthcare thing is fine.
Meth is bad.
Maybe don't smoke meth and get a series of abortions. However.
Those are the only things.
Speaking of healthcare, so the CEO of United Health, not United Healthcare, but the parent company, recently did an interview. And I didn't.
Was he shaking in his fucking boots?
No,
damn it. He'd be very funny if he was.
Fucking almost every corporate security company got 70 times more business in the last month. Oh shit, they figured it out. No. But yeah, this guy goes on. I didn't read the whole interview, but I saw that at one point he was quoted as saying, we are aware that the healthcare system in the U.S. is flawed.
Oh!
Oh, really? I know, Blood. I know you know.
We might start thinking about doing something about that.
I know you know.
And we are going.
You know. We know you know.
You know.
What you've known. You did it.
I have a solution.
What's that?
Cancer bullets.
Cancer bullets.
Now, you might be thinking, and by you I mean the listener.
How's that different
bullets
from a normal bullet?
That heal cancer.
Oh, well, I see.
You'd be wrong.
No, there's bullets that cause cancer.
Yep.
Silently.
And they also, this is an idea in progress, alright? But these bullets also automatically deny coverage. And I think like 80% higher rates
yeah, it goes back in
than
time
normal bullets.
And gives you cancer before you got insurance.
Yep.
So it won't be covered.
It puts you 1 day past however long the fucking automated denial.
Yeah. Oh man. So I was getting more data. Oh, by the way, the only actual opinion poll I found about the murder was on Reddit.
Oh.
In a community of people who post just memes, regular memes. Not any specific type of meme. It was a general meme community.
Keep in mind this is still Reddit.
Yeah, and it's Reddit.
Already very biased.
And it was a total of like 500 people. I don't know, I haven't done the math to see if that's statistically significant in any way, but it's the only fucking actual poll I found, because the real pollsters aren't asking this question. I don't know why.
Yeah, that seems odd.
They seem to have an idea of what people
avoiding
think.
That.
But yeah, on this Reddit post, over 50%, it was like 60% of the people were for it.
We're for
all the way, yes.
Murdering more CEOs.
Murdering the CEO of United Healthcare was a good thing, straight up and down.
Good.
20% of the people said that was a bad thing, straight up and down. And the other 20% didn't care. They didn't think it was good or bad. They thought it was okay. Right down the middle. Like, I wouldn't do it, but if others choose to, that's fine.
That's whatever.
So you have a large majority of people in this one poll completely uncaring about the life of the CEO. And I think that probably does reflect the population at large. Just a feeling I get. But like I said, not a whole lot of data.
That's 260 people we got that are saying that murder's fine.
That is a portion of the population.
Murder's fine.
And it is a general meme community. It's not like it's one way or the other. It's on Reddit. We all know about Reddit. Well, how they are. Them.
They're kind.
They're kind. The Reddit kind of person.
Fair and unbiased. And certainly I don't think Reddit has ever been known for having a justice boner.
Absolutely.
Oh, someone punched this person in an elevator. I think it might have been this guy. I don't know. Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him.
I'm dead.
I want to see his body. Show me his insides. Oh, that's great. Awesome. And then a week later, yeah, it wasn't him. Oh, fuck. Well.
Oh, well. Who do we kill now?
On to the next one.
We gotta kill the person who posted this.
Yep. Someone needs to die.
Yeah, no, the things I know about Reddit is that it's full of pedantic motherfuckers. And
pedantic
also
meaning like paying attention to
well,
grammar.
Actually,
technically speaking.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Like if you get one detail wrong,
yeah,
they'll
grammar
focus
police.
on that instead of
you make
the point at large.
Fantastic argument, but
yeah.
you spell
but you,
wrong.
You weren't in debate clubs, so I'm right. Even though the entire point of debate isn't about who's right or wrong, it's about who's better at arguing.
What's the point? The goal is to prove the other person. It's not about conflict resolution.
No,
it's
not about decide to like.
Man, that's how I've treated every single one of the 6-month-long relationships I've been in. It's worked out well for me. I win.
Yeah, it's just the whole debate boner that a lot of people have on the internet. It sucks.
I want to see, you know what?
Huh.
I haven't thought about this at all.
Okay.
So all this is going to be stream of consciousness. So we're going to veer off the script
oh, yeah, I guess I'll throw these papers away.
Yep.
Scrabble.
Crumple. So people, I'll use Reddit as an example because it is the example.
Yeah.
People like arguing with strangers.
Yeah.
Right?
Straight up.
Okay. How about this?
Yeah.
Right? Randomly selected. I don't know who does it. Maybe there's like a fucking executioner somewhere that looks through Reddit and sees these arguments, whatever. Maybe they choose, maybe it's random. But two people that have arguments online, calling people stupid fucking names and being pedantic and whatever, you guys have to fist fight now.
Yeah, no more debating.
Nope. And then they go to your house, the cops come and get you. They pick you up, they put you in the pit. You don't have to kill each other. No. You just have to face each other, and everyone's going to point and laugh.
At your weak punches.
At how fucking weak both of you very likely are. Or, it could get spicy.
It could get. You might end up with two Luigis in there.
You could get two Luigis.
And they're both trying to hit each other in the back. Because that's
and
the
then
glowing
they're
red
just
weak
spinning around.
yeah, like gorillas.
You're like, oh no, wow, this guy actually does know MMA. Shit. Well, that was an easy fight. Oh, we could bet on it. We could do fucking sports duel and DraftKings.
Sight unseen. Like it'll be true gambling, not
We're
slanted house.
Two Redditors against each other.
You haven't seen them. You don't know what they look like. Based on their usernames and their style of speech, who do you think will win in a physical brawl?
Yeah,
I like this plan. Certainly a lot more fair.
I think it's the most fair.
The most fair.
You should be ripped from your house.
Ripped from your home. From in front of your computer.
At a random time of
a
day
bag thrown over your head. You're brought to a CIA black site. Any of them, whichever state.
And
there's plenty.
You're brought inside of this sweaty, humid building.
Yeah,
filled with old Asian men shaking dollar bills
wearing
in
golden
the air.
masks.
Wearing golden masks. Dumped into the pit.
And then you fight. Until one of you wins. What does that mean?
I assume
Unclear.
in this situation it would be tears. That would be the end of all of these fights. Would be crying.
First tears.
First to cry loses.
No, because they'd already.
Oh no! Oh, great.
They'd both be crying as soon as they got
change
kicked.
it up.
Because it's impossible to tell if you've been chosen for the fight or if you're regular getting kidnapped.
Yeah. That's half the fun.
It's a really scary, fun, Halloween fun.
We don't need an 11th season of Big Brother.
No. What we need is Redditor fights.
Redditor fights.
That's what our country needs right
now.
now.
Bum fights did well.
Yeah.
Everyone loved that.
Everyone was super into that.
Everyone was
no
super into bum fights. Dr. Phil especially.
Dr. Phil, I don't think has ever given a bum $10,000, and I'm pretty sure that would disqualify you from saying whether or not bum fights is fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Dr. Phil might not actually be a doctor.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Not a dentist. I'm not even doing that.
I feel like he's probably one of those people that's like, he got a TV show being called Doctor, and it got big enough so that they could pay a college to give him an honorary doctor.
Well, I think he was with like Oprah originally.
Oh yeah.
I think he was like an advisor or whatever.
Yeah, he was one of the sections on the Oprah show when Oprah had to go backstage and do a bunch of coke.
Break. Dr. Phil, you're up.
Yeah, as soon as the cameras turn off, all the poor people in the audience have to avert their eyes from Oprah as she goes in the back.
Don't look at me.
Look away. I don't know why, I've always...
And underneath every one of your seats, you'll find a blindfold.
Put it on now.
Put it on.
I've never trusted...
Bees! Yay!
Everybody gets bees.
Everyone's getting bees now.
Is this a toxic trait? I've never trusted Oprah, even a little bit. Even as a child. I saw Oprah on the Oprah show talking about shit to people, making it all like fuzzy, warm feeling, and I was like, this seems fake.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm biased. I mean, because I haven't fucking spoken to Oprah. The only time I ever, surprisingly, Oprah and I aren't really that close, but...
Really?
Yeah, we kind of lost touch, but... Yeah, it's seeing, I don't know, like anyone who is idolized.
Yeah.
I'm wary of.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, I don't like that. It makes me generally suspicious. Why are all these people fucking freaking out over you? You're a human being.
Yeah.
I'm a human being. What fucking difference does it make?
And I think...
You're not a god.
When we were kids, that was like the height of Beatles nostalgia things. Because it was like after the Beatles were done, but before people were done with the Beatles. You know?
Yeah.
So you see all these, like, constantly on TV, on commercials, you'd see, like, ads for, like, oh, the Beatles Mania Collector's Set, and it'd show these fucking clips of people fucking freaking the fuck out over this
those, like,
okay band.
13-year-old girls, like, shrieking.
Yeah, fucking dying in the crowd, just because John Lennon looked at them.
I saw a video somewhat recently, and it was like, I paid $500 for these Sabrina Carpenter tickets, and this is what I get, or whatever. That was like the caption. And the video was her in the crowd at a Sabrina Carpenter concert, like pretty close to the front, like on the floor level, in some football stadium style arena.
Right.
And she's filming Sabrina Carpenter singing this song, whatever, and the girl in front of her is... shrieking isn't loud enough. Shrieking is not loud enough a word. And she wasn't even just shrieking, she was quote unquote like singing the song. But at such a higher volume than her body could manage.
She turned herself into a human.
She was like a banshee. Every word, and like you could only really tell she was singing because of like the
cadence,
the rhythm, and the cadence. You couldn't even understand what she was saying because she was just screaming. And apparently she did it the whole fucking show, and it's like, God. I just don't fucking get it. Maybe I lost the magic at too young of an age.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'll ever understand seeing another human being and having that reaction.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Human.
The only thing And this is a departure. But I could see getting up to that, freaking out level if you were A, lesbian, B, super into Miley Cyrus, and C, at that concert where she just pushed her pussy out and for people to touch.
God, her quote unquote pussy.
Yeah.
That thing was. I saw a picture.
wait.
Someone put
what?
not of the thing, thank God. But no, it was a picture of the Miley Cyrus and Robin Thicke concert where she again, quote unquote, twerks.
Oh, that one.
At the crowd, and she's wearing these rubber shorts that are tighter than her skin.
Right.
So, and she's not necessarily a very fit person. So if you squeeze at all, it's just gonna bulge out, right? So imagine if you were to get a water balloon. Okay.
I'm picturing it.
And give it pigtails and put some tight rubber shorts on it. Okay. All her thighs and her back were squeezing out
and over
the shorts.
Yeah.
So and then where her nethers were
her loins,
her nethers. It was concave. It was scooped out.
It was strapped in. Yeah.
It was pressed up and in. Fucking strange looking, man.
Yeah,
it was almost past the point of ugh. It was is that real?
See, I saw that, and I saw people freaking out fucking Miley Cyrus twerking.
I'm gonna judge your butt.
I see people twerking, it does nothing to me.
Same way, man.
It's a 50%. It's
Dating
like people on the internet
and
United Healthcare CEO getting murdered.
It's just
I'm in that
that
20% where I just don't care at all. But if I did care, and I was a lesbian, and I was at that one concert where she juts her pussy out for people to touch in the front row, then I could see maybe getting to the point where you're a little excited to see a human person, because that is a very strange and unique event.
And the fact that celebrities have been around for thousands of years too. Feudal Japan had celebrities.
Oh yeah.
It's such a fucking odd human trait that I don't understand. Does it have benefits? It must. There has to be benefits to it, right? Because I'm a man of science, god damn it. There has to be a reason that we do that.
I think
that we idolize other people.
It might come down to, it's either gotta be the smartest caveman who came up with fire, that kind of shit. So we're sort of predestined to follow someone who we think is superior in some way, or it's a leftover piece of the start of religion, ancient Babylon and shit, where somebody would claim to be God King, and if you didn't fall in line, you'd be flayed or flensed or what have you. So the only people who survived
or called
that
governor on Twitter.
You have to believe that there is a God King, or at least pretend you do, or else you will be called. Those are the two things I think.
I wonder if it's an imagination thing.
Yeah, it could be just sort of a projection of what you wish you yourself would be.
That's what I'm there's definitely that aspect.
Because it's not beneficial, I don't think, in any regard.
To idolize.
Yeah, because what it usually ends up happening is that it becomes a cult of personality, which will occasionally, and maybe even most often, become a regular ass cult where one person does a bunch of bad things because they have power over other people.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah.
That's why I've chosen to not be successful in life. Because I don't want to have to.
I don't want to be a bad person.
I don't want to be a bad person. Yeah.
And that's the only way to.
The only way to avoid it. Only way to avoid it. Yeah, because I imagine with like Sabrina Carpenter, there's that like, oh, I want to be the girl up on the stage.
Yeah.
I want to be the pretty one that the boys want.
Yeah, I perceive her as strong and
the girl who don't need no man.
She's certainly rich.
That kind of thing. The girl who can.
And her life, I imagine, to be a fun time because she's rich and famous. Because I've never once considered living out of a bus.
It's pretty great.
Pretty great. Also, you owe the record company $2 million.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Is I think I know and you know
the details
too much.
Yeah.
To appreciate that stuff. Like when I hear K-pop, I shudder.
I imagine children being beaten with a bag
literal
of potatoes
fucking children
until they dance.
Fighting
properly.
Each other for the opportunity to be 1 in 100,000 who gets an opportunity to dance on a stage and pretend to be happy.
Yeah, and then after that,
be in crippling fucking debt afterwards.
Yeah, and then it goes into the second round where it's who is the most fun for the executive to sexually molest.
There's a lot of rounds.
It's like a whole Squid Game. I think that might be part of the inspiration.
So you hear the whole like ice cream. I love ice cream. Yeah. I'm a scoop of ice cream, and it's like, oh, I know what you had to do to get here. Mm-hmm. This is dark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
I hope.
You hear all the fucking childhood stars and Lindsay Lohan and Amanda Bynes, like,
oh, poor Amanda.
Yeah.
I love the Amanda Bynes show. It's so heartbreaking to learn about what's happening.
It's always the case, bro. You gotta keep these kids off of the TV, man.
You gotta keep these kids out of there.
Get them out.
And certainly keep an eye on the fat executive, because that's usually an ill omen.
I think. All right, I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
What's that?
No more white men in show business.
No more white men producers or executive. Anything with the tag producer shouldn't have a man in it. And also watch out for like Lizzo's and that Ellen DeGeneres's people who be high on commanding people rather than...
Yeah. I think a good base. No white men.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly cut down on a lot of it.
And then we can be like, all right,
narrow it down.
Greatly slowed this.
We've made a big improvement.
We've made a huge improvement already. Now we can work on fine-tuning. Yeah, exactly.
I think maybe this is just like the me projecting a fantasy world. But you know how, like, the stories of, like, ancient Rome where there's, like, some farmer and then the fucking centurions or whatever show up and they're like, hey, you're the leader now. It's your turn. You have to. What? And he's like, fuck, okay.
Is this a make-believe thing or is this something that
It's
happened?
a real story. I don't know if it actually happened.
Okay.
But I was told about this in school. And it might just be, you know...
Folklore?
Folklore made to make the democracy of ancient Greece and Rome look better than it actually was. But I like that idea. Like, who's going to be the new executive producer of Nickelodeon? Let's spin the wheel.
Randomize.
Yeah. Oh, it's a man named Andy Chang.
And if you're excited, nope.
No. Yeah, if you seem like you're okay with doing it, you're out.
You're done next.
You have to see it
it's
as
like
a
the
burden.
opposite of jury duty.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Fuck.
But I'm super racist. Alright, perfect. You know, fuck.
Get in there.
Get in there. We haven't had a racist one yet. Let's see what happens.
Man. Yeah, like, they tell you in, like, if you're in for jury duty to say some crazy shit.
That doesn't work.
No, because they want that kind of person. Because they can count on who you'll vote for.
They also... They're not fucking stupid.
Yeah, they
they'll be like, if you walk in there and you're like, oh yeah, I hate black people, and they're like, no, and then you say the N-word, they're like, no, and also, you're under arrest. I don't know, we'll figure out why later, but
it doesn't matter, I'm a cop, I can do whatever.
You're already here. You're under arrest for being a fucking idiot.
More than likely, one side, either the defense or the prosecution, would be like, yes, you're in.
We got one.
We got one. It's so much easier to convict.
We found a peer.
Yeah. And that's why people on jury duty are usually the kind of people who are like, who have done it 3 times, because they spend a lot of time on Reddit, and they like having,
justice boners.
Yeah. They like deciding which innocent black person goes to jail. I noticed there was no waveforms happening, and now there is.
Are we winning?
Yeah. It's
Why
because
does it look weird?
Because I zoomed out. It's fine.
It's good?
Yeah, it's fine.
What's that gap?
I left that gap intentionally.
Okay. Make sure to put some extremely loud static.
I will. I've moved to Brownian static, but it's hard to tell the difference between Brownian static and the ambient noise of the apartment.
Yeah, I noticed, I don't remember what episode it was, but I started hearing the fish tank.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's nice. We should say we did that intentionally.
Yeah, they super didn't. We're getting into the episodes where you can hear the fans. They were getting to the summertime episodes.
The summertime episodes.
Yeah.
With the heat.
Yeah.
So you were talking about sucking both the dick and balls into the mouth at the same time.
You won't be able to know this, but we changed subjects when the mic stopped recording.
There really wasn't a segue.
No, yeah, we just went straight to... I said kunk.
You did.
For no reason. And then I remembered last week we talked about somebody sucking the whole tongue.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's wild, man. You gotta have a big mouth for that. Big old
Think
mouth.
of the teeth.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like I listened recently to an episode where I mentioned that I was at one point with apparently at one point with a girl who had, I guess, a small mouth and the teeth were a problem.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you fit a whole
dick and balls?
The whole shebang, the kit and caboodle.
You have a big old mouth, and
all the way up in there.
It's important that because this was a pornography.
Yeah, you got to remember, just because it's in pornography doesn't mean it feels good.
No. Yeah, and this guy is likely a gay man who's taken an insane amount of Blue Chews or Viagra.
They do have the largest penises.
Yeah.
It's science.
Well, also
once you choose to be gay,
they're the least likely to immediately come.
I hate this.
Yeah. It's the same thing with gay porn. Is most of those guys are
straight.
Straight. I mean, they're flexible, surely.
Oh, they're flexible.
They're gay because they're commercially gay, I guess is the term. They're gay for money.
Of commercially gay.
Yeah.
I saw a video a long time ago. It was probably on 4chan.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, it wasn't racist or gory.
Wow.
It did have nudity.
Okay.
So, it's going to be one of the three.
The other third, yes. There's a Venn diagram of 4chan.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere in that spectrum. You want to
stay out of the middle as much as you
can.
Racist,
gory nudity.
The worst.
But no, okay, so the video originally was, I guess, a man head was stooping over a woman who had her butt pointed up. And I guess he had put his balls in her butt and then pulled them out.
Yes.
Just like stood up and they popped out. Right? Okay. Yes. So that was the original video.
Not feel good.
I haven't seen the original video. The version I saw
was reversed.
Yes. And someone had put angry googly eyes on her butt. So it looked like the mouth sucking the dude's balls
Pac-Manning the balls.
Angrily. The fact that they were angry eyes. Like, give me those.
Give me those balls.
And it just popped the nuts in. I'm like, what? What is the internet, man?
Yeah, man.
What the fuck?
I mean,
It's a series
we
of
just
tubes,
mentioned
but
4chan in the Venn diagram. That is the beauty of the internet, is that right
you
there.
could have anything you want.
Because it's not gore, it's not racist, but it is out there.
It's something.
It is the
It's ingenuity at its finest. You know?
infinite monkeys, infinite typewriters. You get that. And that's one of the best things
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
cool
get.
with that. I'm fine with that. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like seeing another dude's. I don't like seeing another dude.
Period.
Like in general,
I hate
prefer to
seeing
see
men out in the world.
You know, but in
Something should be
the
done.
fucking meat shot is definitely not the best angle. Yeah, I don't think anyone should be subjected to a dude's butthole, but
Oh.
it was a very funny video. I remember it. This was years ago.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah,
being like,
I saw that
wow,
in fucking like high school.
this
I think.
isn't nudity, racism, or well, it is.
This is nudity.
But this isn't necessarily pornography for the
This
sake
is
of
wholesome
masturbation.
nudity.
This is wholesome nudity.
Yeah.
This is a wholesome meat shot.
Fun for the whole family.
Don't share it with your family.
do not tell your family.
Mom,
Check
look.
it out. What the hell?
This girl's butt sucks this guy's balls in.
It's got angry eyes.
Look, it's got angry eyes.
Isn't that cool?
Yep.
I'm taking your computer.
ROTC? Hi.
Hi, military school. I've seen you in sitcoms, but I didn't know if it
I don't
was
know if this
actually
is a real thing.
It is? Great.
Operator?
Hey, I'd like to scare my son straight. Is there some sort of rape camp I can send him to?
There's some sort of TV show I could put him on to be scared straight. Hi, operator, my son's gay.
Hi, operator, my son's gay. I want to torture him in some way.
I want to scare him straight.
I want him to never tell me anything ever again.
That'd be great.
Is there a camp? Yes, there is. There's tons of them. Great.
Operator, I've seen The Matrix.
Do any of them not sexually abuse the... No? Okay, well, I thought I'd ask.
Yeah, you know how to birth a child.
I still have a mild amount of love for my child.
Mild.
Not
A
as much.
green salsa level. A pace level of love for my child.
Not enough. Certainly not enough. Ugh. God. Those fucking camps, man. Have you heard anything about those? It's the same sort of like fucking Nickelodeon executive kind of bullshit. And if it's not that, it's like the full on like ice bath madness type of abuse.
I was in summer camp for a couple of years before I like actually moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool. I don't really remember what we did. It was summer camp shit, you know, sex, whatever.
Jobs under the pier.
Yeah, what else do you do? Under the pier here.
And the sunny Colorado pier.
But I distinctly remember two experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one's funny, one's traumatic.
Okay.
Which would you like to hear first?
Let's do traumatic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, hold on. Vape break. Halls.
This vape break is brought to you by United Healthcare.
Was brought to you.
It is no longer.
We are no longer sponsored.
I don't know why.
We were playing Ultimate Frisbee or something, and I was a kid. I was like 10. We were playing Ultimate Frisbee, and like someone, it was co-ed, you know, boys, girls playing together, whatever. And someone like threw the frisbee, and I saw it, and I like jumped up for it, and there was a girl behind me. Like, I don't know if she was on my team or the other team. Doesn't really matter. But we collided, and
She died.
I think she's dead.
She instantly died.
She exploded. I was like, oh my god, and I'm just sitting there looking at my hands. What am I capable of?
I don't remember much else about the
Yeah, I
rest
kind
of
of blacked out, and then everyone exploded. She got the brunt end of it, and everyone was like, "What did you do?" And was all fucking like, "You did this."
Shame.
And I'm like, "Oh, traumatic."
I'm a monster.
No! Stop.
I'm a monster.
You're one step away from riding your bicycles around me. Jesus Christ, I already feel fucking horrible. This poor girl just got hurt.
Clearly wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, so that was bad. Funny one.
Yeah.
There was this dude there, kid, there, who was a twat.
A real jerk.
He was a jerk.
Real dildo.
I have been known to press buttons.
You like to play devil's
to test the limits, right? Especially if someone seems extremely weak-willed or unintelligent,
or
if you're gonna like,
easily angered.
if you're dumb but nice, like fuck yeah, let's go all day.
Yeah.
But if you're that awful combination of stupid and arrogant,
Yeah.
I got all day.
Yeah.
All day. My plan, I fucking, all my schedule just cleared right up. So this kid was one of those, right?
Okay.
I don't remember what he did or what I said or whatever happened, right? But I was leaning against a chain link fence, and I don't know, I was presumably like eating an apple with a knife or some cool, you know, I'm sure that's
wearing
what I was
sunglasses.
doing. Wearing sunglasses, yeah, leather
Certainly
jacket.
not just drawing in the dirt with
Yeah,
a stick.
certainly not picking my nose and eating it, yeah. And yeah, he said, I don't remember what was exchanged, but he charged me.
Ooh, like a bull.
Like a bull, yes. And he charged me and like wrapped around like my waist.
Like a spear tackle.
Yeah, like a spear tackle.
Damn.
But I'm backed up against a chain link fence. So I just grabbed the fence. I just like put my hands down and grabbed the fence.
Collapse.
And he just like kind of accordioned himself. And then I'm still standing there holding the fence like completely safe to tackling. This is why they say you can't hold the fucking fence in UFC.
Maybe your stomach hurts
so
a little bit.
It's so easy to do and so effective. And he's just like trying to wrench me off of this fucking like sideways and down and through the fence. I'm fine. I'm just standing there, and if I'm not mistaken, I may or may not have been laughing at him while he was doing this.
I mean, I'm gonna wager a guess that yes, you were.
Because that is very funny.
Yeah. Someone struggling to hurt you.
Getting so fucking angry that they're like, okay, I can no longer use my words.
God.
I've lost control. And then the fucking counselor was like, all right, you're both time out, whatever. And then I just went and sat down, and then the counselor came up and was like, yeah, you're good. You can go.
Speaking of people being unable to do you harm, remember when you picked a fight on Halloween that one time in Boulder?
Which one?
I think he like...
Was it at the
he like
house
ran,
that I stole the weed from?
Well, it was that same night.
That night, but a different house.
But
oh, the dude who was he
like,
punching the cars, or was I think he was punching the cars?
And I think he probably accidentally ran into somebody's side view mirror, and this was after somebody
for the listeners out there
smashed up all the cars
on foot, not in his car.
Yeah. There was another guy that was running into cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was
down.
fucking pinballing around.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That was crazy. He was hitting all kinds of cars.
Yeah, this other guy, you just picked a fight with him. I think mostly just because he wanted to, because we were that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like he didn't earn it. And
he was kind of shit, but it wasn't fight worthy.
Yeah, no. And it ended okay. It ended with sort of a Fight Club ending where we're all like hugging it out.
Oh, what's up, dude? Let's go grab a drink.
Yeah, it was like that. But in the meantime, during the fight, which this dude was not ready for at all.
Maybe you shouldn't have accidentally stumbled into a car while I was drunk.
Yeah, I'm standing there laughing, dressed as the Joker. Mm-hmm. You're fighting this man, and at one point, he accidentally punches me in the face because the fucking fight moved over to me. And I barely felt it. And I was just like, oh my God.
Oh, I see. This is someone who's never... I actually remember... Nope. I remember that. That feeling is what I remember of being like, this dude, like when we were kind of like, whatever, pushed, shoving, I remember being like, this dude's scared.
This dude
and not like
not put any force
not
behind
like
his arm.
of me, like this
Just in
dude,
general.
but this dude doesn't know what to do right now. Yeah, like this dude has clearly never been in a fight, and I think that's when it was like, oh, okay, nah, we're chill, we're good. My bad. I thought we were just throwing a fade, but I don't want this to be like a huge fucking thing.
Nah. This is a kid, essentially.
Yeah, like, oh no,
hasn't been punched.
you've never been punched before.
But hey, now he's been in a fight and he can tell people.
There we go.
And how it ended.
Now if it
peacefully.
happens again, he'll be like, I know what to do, and he'll grab his knife.
Yeah, we're good people.
Self-defense. Did this for him.
We improved his life.
You're welcome.
Man, he was weak though. Holy shit.
Yeah. I distinctly, like, I remember, like, the visuals of it, and I remember that dude crashing into the cars.
Yeah.
And how fucking crazy that was, and everyone on the street being like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I distinctly remember the moment of, like, oh, this is not, okay.
Man, we were fucking on one that night, man. Like, we were talking our way into parties.
All kinds of parties.
And just walking away with shit. And just acting like we belonged. And you managed to talk your way out of a full-on fist fight that you started. I don't know what we
I love that. I love fucking. I just back in those days, I just put myself in these shit situations and see if I could get out of them.
Yeah, and of course, by the end of the night, all the charm had been used.
It was all out.
And yeah, we tried to get into another party, and there was somebody at the door. It was an impossible feat.
We're like, no.
And then we went home, and we were fucking faded. It was like a 3-day hangover.
Thankfully, we took a taxi. Like
like
we were very.
We certainly didn't drive for a mile and then like freak out and park for an hour.
I shouldn't be doing this, man.
And I'm like, it's fine, we'll wait.
I just gotta
we'll wait, man.
Give me an hour and I'll sober up from that half bottle of Fireball.
Yeah, from all the stolen liquor we had.
Yeah, we stole a lot of. Well, we didn't steal it.
Yeah, we were given.
We took it in our bellies.
Yeah.
Out of the house.
Some of the liquor we were allowed to have because we acted like we were supposed to be there and people gave us liquor.
That's all you gotta do, man. You just gotta be super confident.
It's really fun to do.
Or angry.
Yeah, well,
angry is a big one. Like if you
can't be confident,
if you're late,
be angry.
Yeah, if you're late to work, if you show up to somewhere you're not supposed to be, if you're angry, there's a very high likelihood that people will leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like you show up late to work, and you just woke up late, it's totally your fault.
Yeah, but
Late
you can
to,
still be.
You
furious.
show up and you're like, God fucking damn it, fucking piece of shit, blah 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 blah, whatever, blah, and you're fuck clocking in, you're getting your shit, whatever. Mm-hmm. Chances are, manager isn't going to be as likely to go and be like, hey, why were you late?
Yeah. Because
it's very clear he's about to fucking get an earful if he asks that. So he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Noted. You're late. That's bad, but I'm just gonna fucking let this fly.
As long as you don't do it a lot.
Yeah.
Because if you do it every day,
and if you do, you better get angrier and angrier.
It's gotta spiral.
It has to increase every time.
And then either you'll get fired in an email, and then the doors will be locked when you show up at the building, or they will not fire you and give you a book about anger management.
There you go.
That seems safer at
Here's
the
a
time.
pamphlet I printed out.
You need to become less angry today.
We would prefer that.
Fuck's sake. That was after the wedding.
Which one?
Of our dear friends.
Oh, the Greeley one?
No, the Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
That was that night.
Was I? I don't think I was dressed up, was I?
No.
No.
And I was dressed as
I think I was just wearing a leather jacket and you were the Joker.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, cool.
Excellent.
This is
the guy in the leather jacket and the Joker carrying...
I'm fucking Danny from Greece. What do you want?
Carrying a weed plant that someone just carried in through the front door, out the front door.
That was such a
to put in the trunk of our car.
Strange. Like, why... Okay, yes.
Well, I didn't know
I stole 2 weed plants and put them in my trunk. But...
For what?
Why the fuck... was this dude just walking up to this huge house party in Boulder
with a weed plant?
With 2.
With 2 weed plants.
2 in pots. In those plastic pots. Just walking up like they were bottles.
Yeah.
Like they were bottles of fucking McCormick's or some shit.
Yeah,
and then I just went like, thanks, and grabbed him, and he was like, yep. And then he went inside.
They were immature weed plants too. Either that or they are failed weed plants.
They were most likely failed. This is in Boulder.
So maybe that was his thing. Like, I'll feel weird if I don't bring something.
I gotta bring something. So he brings this fucking weed plants, not even trimmed.
Yeah, but straight up, people were like fucking stoked about it. They were like, "Oh, cool!"
It is a very interesting thing to have.
We thought it was interesting enough to
steal,
to just take it on instinct, to be like, "I'll take that," and then leave.
Yeah, I mean, like, realistically...
Less than 5 minutes later.
Is that stealing?
We were handed it.
I just looked at him and said, thanks. And then he gave them to me. I don't think that's stealing. That was a gift.
Well, if that's not stealing, then Darren Brown is unable to steal.
He's never committed a crime. Here's your pieces of paper.
Yeah, I'll take these diamonds.
Alright, let me count all these. Yeah, those are in ones, so it's going to take you some time to count all of them. Yeah, take your time.
Fuck's sake. It's funny shit.
Well,
yeah, there's a lot of social engineering, I think, is going to be the big skill of the future.
Social engineering's always been a really big skill.
True. But I think it'll be narrowed down to being like one of the only ways you can get away with shit.
I imagine that is happening right now, because you've got the kids, and I've heard stories from both sides of this, that like kids nowadays, meaning like people sub 25, have like a crippling lack of social skills. And dating, like I've read stuff from like college professors being like, yeah, it's fucking weird, because back in my day when everyone was in school, like you'd have people would mingle, some people, like sometimes, you know, the class would start and then by the end of the year you'd see couples had formed in the class, whatever, but you just don't see that now. Now it's like it's just a ghost town. No one talks to each other. And then they're like, obviously, like a big part of it is the cell phones and, you know, Instagram and TikTok
and the lockdown.
And that's a big part of it, is that COVID happened and these kids were in their formative years where like, and being social is a huge part of being human. Yeah. So if you skip out, if you miss your chance to learn social skills when you're younger, it's going to be really hard to make up for that when you're older.
Take it from me.
But imagine
really true.
If you had fucking like 2 years. Imagine in high school, it's just like 2 years you can't talk to anyone.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad, because that's
middle school.
That's what junior high was like for me.
You're just like, you're not allowed, and no one is. So it's not like, okay, well, I'm now socially uncomfortable, but at least I can rely on like my friends who can introduce me to people. It's like, no one.
Yeah, no, I remember, because like when we were coming up, it was when just being able to start dating someone online was becoming a thing. Yep. And I remember by the time I was almost at a film school, it got to the point where I was like, I am less comfortable in person, and I'm also less charismatic. This is a thing.
Yeah, relying on online dating.
This needs to be addressed.
that stuff is so weird. Man.
Yeah, man. No, and
because it's very easy to talk big game. It's like texting.
Yeah.
I can be the most charismatic texter in the fucking world because you have essentially any amount of time to come up with it. It's like chess.
It's writing.
You know, like you can.
It's Winston Churchill.
You're preparing for everything.
Yeah.
And then when push comes to shove and you're in person, it's like, oh, I can't live up to that persona that I've created. Yeah. This suave persona, this confident persona I've created.
This person I'd rather be.
Yeah, because no one you don't see like super confident people go through text, that are like self-conscious through text. You know, it doesn't work like that. You always want to try to be your ideal. So, yeah, now you have these kids who, you know, like a lot of the time is spent online and like dating. A lot of dating is online and like Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, whatever. Using these like manufactured profiles, and then you have to try to live up to that. Yeah. There's that age-old like be yourself, don't be someone you're not, right? Like that's the whole age-old thing.
Follows it.
But that was hard, even back in person-to-person, face-to-face conversations.
Yeah, pre-internet, people were still just lying.
You could still lie. Yeah, you could still lie. You could pretend to be confident, and then it's like I have to live like that dude. I think I told you about who pretended to be the main character from Drive, Ryan Gosling's character.
What?
Have you seen that movie?
Well, I've seen the movie, but
yeah, there was a dude. I remember reading the story. There was this dude, and he was the one writing it. He was like, "Yeah, so I met this girl. I was really self-conscious, and I pretended to be the guy from Drive." And for the listeners out there, if you haven't seen it, he's this dude who's like strong and silent. That's essentially his thing, right? And he's like, it worked, and I got this girl, like, we went on a date, we went on a few dates, but now we've been dating for, like, 6 months.
She's dating
and
Ryan.
I don't know when to, like, break out of it, you know, and everyone in the comments was like, you're cooked. Like, you're so cooked.
You have to start again.
You have to, like, you are. If you've been pretending to be that character for 6 months, you pretty much are.
Yeah.
Like, you might as well just fully shift into that mode.
Yeah.
Like, if that's... You've got so much experience doing it.
You can't, because then it's not...
Then you've got the dichotomy of the...
Then you're pretending to be dating someone is the problem that comes out of that.
So, like, that was a problem before online and before texting.
And now it's everything, and no one's ready for it. No one in school is being like, hey, let me teach you about social interaction and the pitfalls you're likely to go into because of the world and how it is. There's no class like that, and that is like the most important class for there to be.
Just need more social interaction. It's hard when social interaction is scary.
Yeah, and no one's building shit for that anymore. They're just taking advantage of the current trends rather than trying to make new ones.
That's that fucking.
There's no community center. There's no like club that isn't dreadful to go to and too loud to actually talk.
I will say. Thankfully, it is largely an American problem.
Yeah. Well, as Japanese as well.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like advanced capitalist societies tend towards that.
Less so the UK, because they got pub culture and shit.
Yeah.
To the point where you can go to the pub and not drink.
Because when I was over there, like, just all throughout, you go places and you can just talk to anyone.
Yeah.
You can just hang out. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Oh, what's up? You want to take a seat? Sure. And now it's like, what do you want? Who are you? Because that's, you know, a lot of it is based on...
Oh, you know what we could do? Like our fucking racist-ass grandparents make, like, fucking social clubs. Like the Elks Lodge or whatever the fuck. Except for cool people who aren't racist.
I think at this point... we'd be running into the issue. It feels similar to me in the whole, like, let's just get rid of all guns, like Australia did. Australia was just like, wow, fuck Christchurch, or, you know, not Australia, but New Zealand. Like, I think Australia had a reaction to that, from what I understand, from what I remember at least, and they were like, all right, we're getting rid of all guns, and then they just did. But we can't do that in America because it's like we're well past the saturation point of that being an option. And I feel like if we were to just create a place for people to interact, we still deal with the problem of people being scared to do so. So what I think we should do.
Okay.
Masquerade balls.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait, well, let's mix the ideas. We have a social club where nobody knows your name. It's the opposite of Wings.
It's the opposite of Cheers.
The opposite of Cheers. Yeah, that's it. You wear
where nobody knows your name.
Yeah, where nobody knows your name. You can be whoever. Doesn't matter. And then, you know, maybe you meet some people, you take your mask off.
Yeah, and it would absolutely have to be like, this is a pretend place. Like,
yeah.
This is not somewhere to go to meet.
This is like a VR chat room, but in real life.
Yeah, like, because if the whole basis is being anonymous in person, you can very easily, if you decide to, you can pretend to be someone else, which is like we've mentioned previously, i.e. 1 minute ago.
Yeah, but at least then you'll be talking to people.
But you will be experiencing human conversation face to face. And you can fuck up and it's fine.
Yeah.
Because that's a big part of the fear is that I have my retainer in, so this is going to be hard to say. Ostracization.
There it is. Good job.
That comes with here's a sticker.
Yeah,
that comes with failing, quote unquote.
Oh, well, yeah. Man, there was so many points when I was in like elementary school, middle school, even high school. And after. But especially elementary school where like I have vivid memories of like saying the wrong thing. And it wasn't like anything offensive, it was just lame. Like trying to make a joke and it flopping, that kind of shit.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Especially trying to make a joke and it flopping.
Yep. That was usually mine.
Yeah. And it's like fucking crickets and you're standing there just a little kid and you're like fucking, you know, the Arctic thrush is bursting out of you.
I slept in the bucket of an excavator.
Yeah, I remember you did.
Because I had to leave a party because I said something that flopped or was cringy or whatever.
Yeah.
I just went, nope, I can't live with this.
Yeah, no, I can no longer be here.
I gotta go sleep somewhere outside.
Yeah.
And that taught me to never make mistakes.
That's the issue, is because that really hurts you.
Yeah.
In a psychic way.
That's a big lesson in life.
You have to be able to do that anyway.
It's like
and
that.
You have to be able to carry on.
That fucking picture of, I think it's like one of those 4-panel comics, but it's like someone building a brick wall. It is not Lost. It is not that one. It's someone like building a brick wall, and then it says something, whatever, and they're leaning against the brick wall, and it says, now I'll be alone, but at least I'll be safe. And there's like arrows on the other side of the wall, like protected, you know. And it's like, yeah. And I feel like, unfortunately, that is becoming the mindset nowadays of like, that shit is scary and sucks.
Yeah, it's also not true though. You won't be safe.
No, yeah, you're gonna fucking kill yourself or someone else.
You're not safe from yourself, and you're also not safe from other people should they choose to burst in on your bubble.
Well, you can. That's why you just turn chat off.
Yeah. Well, no, chat can come inside your home at any point.
Chat can come inside you at any point.
Yeah, it's just, that's the thing is, people forget, you know, especially in this country, the walls, you could probably jump right through them. Like, I could probably sprint into my neighbor's house if I wanted to.
Well, it's about desire.
Right.
You desire the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, you know, like, there's people out there. I know of one in particular who are like, I was in relationships before and they sucked. So it's very easy to desire to just be like, fuck that. This is easy, this is alone. But
it is not.
I think it's very. I feel like
easy doesn't mean better.
Yeah, I feel like it should be taught more, and it should be emphasized more that human connection is just as important as our other base needs. As like, well, you're not. I mean, you could say that complete lack of fucking human connection could lead to death.
Yeah.
Because you can fucking kill yourself. Solitary confinement is besides death our worst punishment we can think of for prisoners. You know.
And it still works. So
like, I think if we were to somehow emphasize the importance of that, and that online conversations and online interactions doesn't count, it helps. But it doesn't count, I think that would help out a lot more. And the Masquerade ball.
Yeah, the Masquerade. I think we need to come up with a cultural way to make it cool to have the skill of moving past being cringy.
Moving past shit.
Like, you've done something cringy, and then everyone's like, ugh, and you're like, oh, fuck, and you move on. We need to make that transition a cool character trait, you know?
I think mandatory improv.
Mandatory improv. Yeah, well,
like, it's a core class, you know? Like, everyone has to go up there and just fucking butcher themselves. Mm-hmm. And if everyone has to do it...
like, most of my cringe memories are not involved with improv, because I feel like everything around improv is just sort of known to be cringy. Like, it's accepted
That's
cringe.
what I mean. If we just... Everyone has to do that. They're like, alright, now you know. It sucks. We all do it. Mm-hmm. It's good. Move past it. Go to math class.
Yeah, I think it's sort of like how back in our day it was like lame to be excited about things.
Yeah.
Or be into shit.
You gotta be the cool, chill.
You gotta be like aloof. Mm-hmm. That was super unhealthy.
And that led to mumble rappers.
Yeah, that led to mumble rap and also like emotional isolation.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as we gotta stop doing that. Stop making it, you know, as permanently bad to be cringy. But I think that is happening on its own, because a lot of these motherfucking kids, even if they're not being cringy in person, they're putting shit on the internet, and one of them's gonna flop.
Yeah, we also really need to fucking tell people that shit's forever. Like, we knew that when we were doing shit. It was like, oh, I don't know. I'm at the point now where if I'm scrolling through fucking Instagram, I'm like, do I want to click on this? I am interested, but I know that it's gonna feed the algorithm, and it's gonna go, oh yeah. Oh, you like that? I snuck a hidden gay man in the corner of that picture that you didn't see until you clicked on it. So now...
The metadata of this video is gay porn.
It's gay porn. So now, yeah, we're going to only recommend that. So we are, I feel like at least you and I are very understandable that we should never release anything that could possibly be detrimental to our characters on the internet, right? We've learned that.
Yeah, no, we certainly won't say anything racist.
Shouldn't do that.
Inflammatory.
Bad.
Yeah.
And I think that should be a fucking class.
Yeah.
Or at least be like on the walls in the school. Like, it's forever. If you fucking post naked pictures of yourself.
Well, that's one thing, but I mean, imagine that joke that flopped. Imagine that being available to watch again.
On Twitter or some shit, or on YouTube. No.
Fuck all that.
Get out of there. Get off the internet. Go hang out in person.
I'd rather...
Make some mistakes.
I'd rather have a video of me dancing in a furry costume than some of the fucking terrible jokes I've flopped over the years. Because at least someone will like that. Like, that'll turn somebody on, and they'll be like, I love fucking...
This guy.
This wolf guy.
Furry
dancing.
costume. Yeah, man.
Demeaning himself.
I wonder if there's a sort of innate, like, subconscious fear of that.
Embarrassment?
That brews with kids these days. I hate seeing kids these days, but I mean it. Like,
the younger generation.
You know, like the younger generations. Yeah, because if you're... if you spend all this time online, and... you're interacting with other, like, the vast majority of your human connection, if you even want to call it that, is online, and all of that is permanent.
Yeah, that probably...
there'd be a part of my mind, it would be hard for me, especially in my formative years, to not think, like, everything I say is permanent.
Yeah. Because you know what? I feel like interacting with people online, in general, might be... Because I started getting less... social anxiety after I stopped using Facebook, stopped commenting on Instagram and shit. Like, now that I'm just an observer online, I feel way more confident around people and a lot less disdain for humanity as a whole.
I think we've figured something out.
Yeah.
Social media is bad.
Yeah.
I think we're the first novel idea.
Just watch it. Don't say anything.
You know what? Just
what's it worth? What are you gonna get out of it if you comment on the Biscuits and Backshots Twitter?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. You're not even supposed to listen to this one. Move on.
If you're listening to this, stop.
Fuck you.
Go out, and go to the fucking dive bar, and go sing karaoke
Meet
on a
us at
song that you've never heard before.
Meet us at the Masquerade Ball.
We'll be there.
Go to the karaoke bar and sing Strange Fruit. See what happens.
And make sure to go to theboneroom.com for all your baculum related needs.
With the moral of the story.
That's what this all comes around.
We should
to.
do that Masquerade Social Club, though. I think that's a good
That's
idea.
it. Dude, it would be sick as fuck, man. Go to a club and it's like, nope, I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah,
well,
and
okay, not
you
every
can go by the name of your mask. I like that. Oh, I like
I
that.
almost went to a masquerade ball.
Was it a
year?
fucking one? Then?
No, it was like a 20s.
Ah, okay.
Sort of themed.
There's a masquerade
one.
ball around Halloween.
But I would want to go to one that was like, if you take your mask off, you're out.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Like, you are not the same person.
It's like
here.
wrestling rules. If you get demasked,
You're a mascot. Everyone here's a mascot now.
Yeah. Oh, right. I was going to do a dramatic reading of a meme real quick. I'm going to cut out this whole blank section here.
Do you want me to make static noise?
Yes, please. Louder. That's the way. Okay. Here's the meme. I recently caught my dad blasting rope to this wretched lizard whore from Rango, 2011. And he told me it was perfectly natural under the circumstances. Whatever the fuck that means.
And maybe he's into eye contact.
That makes sense.
I mean, she is nothing but eye contact.
Yeah. She looks like that lady.
Also, wretched whore. Come on now.
Wretched lizard whore.
It's not very nice.
I feel like he is projecting his anger from seeing his dad blasting rope onto this lizard woman.
It's not your dad's fault. You walked in on him blasting rope to a wretched lizard.
And it's also not the lizard whore's fault.
Yeah. Well, come on. Grow up.
Everybody blast rope, okay?
All right?
It's something we all have to accept.
Everybody blast rope.
Everybody blast
Everybody
rope
farts.
from time to time. Okay. Conversation ender. Imagine if those fish that all breed together all at the same time in one part of the ocean could moan.
You'd feel it.
What animal do you think has the best sex?
Wait, is this two things?
Yeah, I started with the first one. I couldn't think of a question for it.
I thought it was going to be like, what would it sound like or something?
Well, no, it'd be. We all know it. It sounded like the wailing of hell. The seventh.
If a bunch
the
of
first circle
salmon
of hell
did
of lusty fish, millions of lusty fish swimming through a cloud of cum.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be a cacophony of moans.
All right. So what was the second part?
What animal do you think has the best sex?
Has the best sex?
Mm-hmm, the best.
I mean, aside from humans, but I feel like that's obvious and boring.
Yeah, we're
We're
creative.
pretty good at sex. Relatively speaking.
Yeah.
Some of us.
Better than like praying mantises
And
or
raccoons.
tarantulas, where they just come in their hands and then pat it on the female's genitals.
At least that's gentle. That's actually kind of nice.
That's true. That's better than like baboons and shit.
Yeah, but a lot of animals shriek.
Hyenas, ducks, whose penises detach.
Not ducks. Tell you that much. The answer is not ducks.
Not fucking ducks. Absolutely not ducks.
Dolphins probably have pretty good sex.
I was gonna say dolphins too, because they got that weird dick. It looks like one of the weird dicks you can buy on the internet.
Oh no.
And they got the swallowing action in the vagina.
Vergerner.
The vagina.
I know the answer,
Is it pig?
and it's very sensual.
What's that?
Those fucking silkworms that spiral around each other. They have their strand or whatever.
Oh, you mean
and
like
they,
slugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they spiral around each other into this little shape
they make
at
a
the
little-
bottom, and they just hang there.
And they do a fucking Spider-Man, Mary Jane fuck.
Yeah.
And that's the only way they do it.
That's cool. I like that. Cool. That's neat.
Yeah, because it's got a ritual. The foreplay.
Yeah, dude. Like
building
every other animal you look at, it's like that's barbaric.
Yeah.
Compared to that, that's romantic as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think they're
slugs
pretty good
and
at it.
Snails are good. You ever seen a snail hatch from an egg?
I didn't even know.
Their eggs look like bird eggs.
Are they hard?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
They're exactly like bird eggs, and then the snail cracks open and it starts eating the egg because it needs the calcium.
That's smart. You know,
That's
recycle
smart stuff. It needs that to put in its shell. Because I assume that's what the shell's made of.
Yeah, keratin.
I'd imagine. Like where else? The tooth? The snail's single tooth? I don't know. I don't even know
Their
how that
beak?
works. Yeah, their weird inner beak.
Maybe they just don't like wasting.
Could be. It could just be that they're...
I mean, they are snails. They're like pretty...
Yeah,
pretty good.
It's also possible they have like a Wendigo level of hunger.
I like that. They're just moving all slow, all peaceful looking creatures the whole time. Shaking with hunger.
Must feed.
Thank God we can't hear them.
Yeah.
Their
Just all
minds.
snails that metal as hell. and then the fucking, oh man,
Yeah.
even worse. Well, thanks for listening to Biscuits and Backshots. We hope you're doing better than we are 10,000 years in the future. Why don't you join us next week for more absolute garbage?
And I might have cookies.
Ooh. But yeah, next week is almost Christmas time.
Yep.
Christmas.
I mean, I just said that as there's no relation to anything. It's also a lie.
I might also have cookies.
That is more likely to be true.
Yeah.
I only drink things, so me
Yeah,
bringing
yeah.
any sort of solid would be
Unheard
surprising.
of. Yeah. Yeah. Go back rooms, bone rooms, fuck.
Oi, get back to them, bye.